Oh, I did it! Another one.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up, guys? Corey here with Get Sharp, and it's Friday. We made it, and I need it. Woo! It's been a rough week, nonetheless. I've got something interesting to work on today. I've got the KastKing Fillet knife. I don't know if you've heard, seen, or used these, but the grip on these alone make filleting salmon worth it. It's just, you know, when you're filleting salmon, it gets all slimy and it's very, very difficult to do. But what you do is you poke a hole down in towards the tail and the skin, get your thumb in it, and you can just rip. And this thing does a pretty good job of it. There was a couple summers ago where we had a lot of salmon coming in, and I was messing around and made some salmon jerky, and it was like candy, salmon candy. It was so friggin' good. So I was like, I gotta get a better knife. Da 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 da. Well, that summer passed, and I did it one more summer, and then 2 years went by, and I forgot all about this thing until the other day. And I just pulled it out for the first time an hour ago, and I was appalled by the edge on this thing. I mean, this is, you know, it's 20 bucks, 30 bucks. It's 30 bucks on Amazon for this specific knife. They have really good reviews. I think it stems from the grip, because you could put lotion all over your hand or petroleum jelly, whatever, and you're still gonna be able to grip it because it's got this foam handle. But the blade, like, geez, man, these guys, I guess I just never looked at it. It's terrible. It's too bad they didn't put any love or attention into the blade at all. So I'm gonna bring you guys in close to show you what I'm talking about. Then we're gonna take a look at what the maker, what edge they put on it, by using the good old laser knife edge reader by Leonard's Way. And after that, I'm gonna give this guy a run. The larger size knife jig, that's the wind version there, and you know, this blade's a little flexible, so that might come in handy. And then let's put a new edge on it. Let's hone it. Let's get rid of that burr, and let's make this thing like I want this to be one of the sharpest knives I've ever done. I'm gonna go with a 15-degree edge on this one. From the research I've done, that's what this needs to be. So come on in and take a look. All right, so here's your overhead look. Like I said, this handle here is just really nice. It's it's spongy feeling, almost like a Nerf football, if I could describe it. It's like a Nerf football. And the shape of the blade itself definitely complements the task of taking skin off a salmon and getting that nice, beautiful piece of meat looking good. But take a look at the edge. Like, it just, I mean, it's, you know, they definitely didn't go all the way to the end, the heel here, and it's not too bad through here, but then it gets a little shallow in here, gets a little thick over here, and in the tip, I mean, that's a whole nother story. I don't know what's going on there. And quick look at the other side. There you have it. It's almost as though like they grinded down here a little bit. Here, we've got some grind going on over here, but what happened in here? At first, at first glance, I thought it was like a single bevel knife, but they just didn't put much time on this. These things are mass produced in China, of course, so you know, you got some guy probably on a grinding wheel just hitting 500 knives a day. Who knows, might be even more than that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and measure the angle here. All right, so for those that follow, you know, I did an unboxing and I wasn't a big fan of this device at first, but it was primarily a skill issue. Since I have gotten better at using it, and my trick is just to do it like this. There we have it. Looks like 19 degrees was the manufacturer's edge, which I'm not quite. Love to hear from them, like why? Why'd they go with 19? Or do they know that we don't? All right, go ahead and release that. It's nice and flat right there. Let's go ahead and lock her up. And we're sitting really, really high. Goal is 15 here. Boy, that seems so low. So what I've started to do here is, this is kind of interesting, and I'll use graphic overlays to better explain this, so don't worry about the pencil, but you have that line there for 15, right? And that line has a thickness. So on my grind edge, I'm gonna line up on the top of the line. And then on my hone edge, I'm gonna line up on the bottom. And this is a little strategy I'm adopting to help me better attack burrs. Okay. And then before I get going, I'm just gonna look. Oh, nope, we've got problems. We've got problems. Okay, so hopefully you can see the issue. The bolt on the wind jig is touching the wheel. All right, jumping over to the small Tormek knife jig. Being in the middle of filming, I don't really have a lot of options to sit here and try to problem solve that. Let's go ahead and get this out of our way as well. Bring them. We gotta go low. Okay. That's like the 14.9 zone right there, right where I want to be for the grind phase. And let's take a quick look. We have full clearance on this side. definitely have full clearance on that side. Alright guys, we're good to go here. Alright, I'm gonna attack the side that doesn't have the most work done, and that's this side first. I don't think it's going to take a ton of grinding. So I'm just really feel like I'm just bevel setting here. And we're going to go really lightweight as we come over here so we're not inducing flex. That wasn't great. I felt like I was kind of skipping, like grinding a little bit, grinding a little bit, grinding a little bit. But that side definitely looks a little bit more caught up now to the other side. Except for up here, it still feels like pretty damn skinny. Like from here to here, there's not a lot done. So let's just do that real quick. Okay, didn't make it all the way to the tip. That was better. Okay. Now we're going to pivot to the other side. I'm sorry, the word pivot's like a culture power word or buzzword. And I work for a corporation, so I have adopted that and I use it way too much. But it does apply, literally, over here in edge grinding. Trying to focus on the center of the stone. Very delicate on the tip, although I did not make it all the way around. I need to go further. Whew, that's a weird angle, huh? Okay. I need a little bit more time on the heel. Almost, not enough though. Boy, the heel's just a little funky. There's something funky going on with the heel. The heel is funky, my friends. Come on, autofocus thing. There's something kind of not sitting right with me with the way the heel's looking. We're gonna put a little bit more time on that when we go back to that side in a second. And we're just gonna continue to pause and assess. So it's gonna be grind, pause, assess, grind, pause, assess, grind, pause, assess. Assess. Really not getting into the back of the heel for some reason. Oh, there we go, there we go. That, whatever I did there, I just put a little bit of weight. Like I just flipped it this way ever, like literally half a degree, just the slightest amount, and it made a huge difference. So get on there. Spin it just a tad. This definitely feels like the most delicate grinding process I've ever done. But yeah, I think there's a market here for someone to just copy this Chinese fillet knife. Really, you gotta copy this handle, what they're doing with the handle. And sell these, use better steel, sell them for 40, 50 bucks. And do a way better job on the sharpening. Oh, I feel like I'm so loose on my tip. Ugh. I'm not doing so hot right now with this. My left hand side, it's still a little weaker than my right, and it's always coming from here to here. It's so easy to rock it. So we're gonna go once more. Nice and flat. There we go. That felt good. That felt good. I'm not super excited about the tip though. Yeah. We're just gonna have to fix the tip at the very end, I think. Okay, I'm feeling good with that side. It's looking a lot better. Now we need to match it. Ever so slightly to the right side. You can tell my my wave is a little heavier on your left side, my right. Flatten out the wave. Imagine this company that offers this knife up for $30, and it comes to you in the exact form it came to me. But then for $10 extra, it has a razor sharp option. That's what they could do. You know what I mean? Offer something to everybody. But they're not. So whoever's watching this, shit, man. I've got some money. I might even invest in an idea, if someone wants to try to compete with these guys. I don't have the capacity to learn how to make knives or source them. But if you do, let's talk. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright guys, I'm feeling really good about the progress here on the new edge. It's looking really good. The tip's a little wonky looking right now though. I don't know if I can get it into focus, probably not. But just trust the tip's not right. I'm gonna have to figure that out at the end. Fred B, if you're watching, I got a good feeling about the lighting on this video. Everything's just like, from what I can tell, it's perfect. So appreciate you challenging me to step my game up there. So this, spent a few minutes putting a new bevel on this fillet knife, and I'm way happier with my work over the manufacturer. Honestly, I can't even imagine them like putting that out on the market, but that's not our problem. They have almost 5,000 reviews on Amazon, and they're 4.5 stars and damn near 5,000. I don't think there's many knife critics on there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and soak our honing stone here for a minute, and we'll get to honing. Alright, SJ250 wheel activated. And I'm going to go to the like 15.1, kind of my goal right here, right now. And let's just take a quick marker test, because we have trust issues. Our burrs on this side, just put these on just for caution. This knife's kind of scary, especially with this stone. Y'all who follow already know I've had an incident, so you make a mistake on this one, it could go really bad. All right. I'm assuming this isn't super hard steel. Okay, my heel did not do too hot. I can hear a couple pieces of steel stuck in the stone. Okay. did what I wanted to do there. I dug the 1200 grit diamond plate out from behind the desk here. It actually didn't fall all the way to the bottom. There was like a little spot it got hung up on. So it was actually quite easy to grab. I got lucky. Lost my wedding ring back there. It's just kind of like where you throw all the in cuts of wood, you know, kind of a spot. I mean, you know, someday you got a project like putting together a kangaroo tail strop and you need some nice wood. Went back there to go find some and found this nice cherry wood for this project and must have just slipped off and I didn't realize it. Looking for it almost all day too. Like I looked for it for a good solid like hour or two and then spend another hour just calling around town like everyone that buys gold jewelry. And luckily the ring's 22 karat, so like anybody that knows jewelry, you don't see that shit that often. So when I'd be like, hey Ross, lost my wedding band, he'd be like, oh, wedding band, you know, thinking like those come in all the time. It's 22 karat, 8 grams, size 11. Oh, yeah, well, I would definitely know if that came through. It's like, yep, if it does, let me know. Makes me wonder how it works, like, because I was like, I told all of them, I was like, I'll just, you know, just try to buy it low, and I'll, when you guys buy it, just try to lowball them as much as you can, and then I'll pay you a finder's fee and what you paid for it. One guy was like, oh no, I'll just straight take it for you. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, how does that work? You know, is it against the law to keep something you find? Maybe up to a certain value, I guess. Probably, huh? I don't know. I've never thought about it. Never found anything of enough value to ever have to run into this.
You feel me?
Yeah. What's up?
I just want to see if you want any fries.
I'm good, babe. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you.
You sure?
Yep. 50 subscribers. Getting close, guys. Been having a lot of fun doing this, you know, and then with Aces falling ill and passing, boy, that just really killed the vibes for a minute. I've just been depressed from that, but I'm just trying to pull myself out of that funk right now. I can't think of a worse pet to lose. It's got to be the closest thing to a human kid. Luckily, I've got a friend that I met on DCS Digital Combat Simulator, and it was funny. One day we realized we had so much in common. We own breaching conures, we own fish tanks with the same kind of fish. Like, we had so much in common. So, his wife's actually a vet, so they've been helping us through this process a ton. So if you ever come across this, Austin, thank you for everything, man. really helped me a lot. I still remember the first time I met him, 6,000 feet above Palooza. Damn, I'm just dropping everything today. Fortunately, it's just too many things in the day. But that chromium gets wiped off so fast. One thing I'm not a big fan. I like the results from it, it just doesn't last very long. Blow through it super quick. At least that's my experience. There's a spot somewhere that feels a little hung up on me. I'm gonna go to the soft side of the rouge drop. Only because we've already dropped it everywhere else. I think I probably got enough of I think I got that micro burr off, therefore I can't fold it at this point. There was one little spot where I think a piece of that burr was getting hung up. I can already feel a difference just from that. It feels a little sharper. And it's getting hung up sometimes, but not every time. There it is, right in there. I love the way the leather smells. Everybody's flying their planes out of paint field right now. Beautiful day for it. I was thinking today, for those that might have messed around with Microsoft Flight Simulator, what if they get to the point, like I know I can't look outside and be like, oh, there's people flying on the video game. But what if through the speaker systems, it could broadcast sounds for planes that are overhead? That might be kind of cool. Oh, there we go. I think we did it right here. Yep. I mean, this is deadly sharp right now. Holy cow. Just so sharp. Oh, give me a minute and let me think of a fun sharpness test. I'll be right back. Alright guys. Got the orange Nerf handle. And the little tangerine orange. Cuties, right? Toss it up and Fruit Ninja it. I don't know if I can do it, but we're about to find out. Oh, I don't want to get juice all over my new strop. Oh, I did it! First try, holy cow. Look at that. It's a perfect cut too. It really did the job. It cut through that thing like nothing. Oh yeah. That is... Man, in hindsight, I probably should have had the camera set up for like 60 frames per second instead of 30. That's cool. I wasn't expecting to hit the orange on the first try. But I was quite the baseball player when I was young, so may have something to do with it. I've never done this before. I tried doing it terribly. But yeah, this thing's so sharp. It smells really good in here now. Should treat this like a 90s infomercial. Look at the sharpness. You need this knife now. Have you ever seen such clean, crisp? It's so sharp it got me. But yeah, if you call in now, you can get this knife for $30, 2 easy payments of $39.99. Oh wait, there's more. There's more. We have an Alaskan Ulu knife. Oh my God. We also have the SAG Tactical Auto. This is an amazing value. Holy shit. Our manager just approved this. This never happens. Call in now for 20 easy payments of $39.99. You want to see my Fruit Ninja? Alright guys, well thanks for all of you that hung out to the end. You're the real ones. This thing turned out friggin' scary sharp. I'm super happy with the finished product on this. And like I said, someone needs to go compete with these guys. And maybe there's probably already an American doing it. But anyhow, don't forget to do me a favor and stab the like button. And I got a lot more videos coming, so don't be shy. Subscribe. Join the Get Sharp family. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm going back to back every day for the next couple of weeks. We got a new video coming. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Family. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm going back to back every day for the next couple of weeks. We got a new video coming. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.